Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. Today's video is going to be my favorite makeup products of 2020. I haven't worn a lot of makeup in 2020, to be honest. Of course, we've kind of been on punishment. I live in New York, so you know, Pomo is not with it. We definitely been on punishment, and we're about to be back on it again because people don't listen. So even though I haven't really gone a lot of places, I've still, you know, dabbled in my makeup and things like that, tried new products. So I'm here to give you my 2020 top picks for beauty products. So these are all like the makeup products that I dip into, whether it be for myself, whether it be for a client. These are just my go-to faves. So we're gonna start with primers. Primers are very important, period. Like, I cannot imagine doing my makeup without supplying myself with the primer. My go-to primer for 2020 has been the Milk Hydro Primer. This is by far, yes, the best primer that I have used for myself in 2020. This has amazing grip. If you're someone who uses the men's Nivea to get like that tacky feel, this gives it to you without using that. Like I said, it gets tacky, so your foundation, whatever you put on your face, really adheres to the face, and it just gives you this overall finish that I love. Like, I thoroughly love this. Now, I am normal to dry, so this works perfect for me. I would say if you are oily, do not try this. It does not give you the same effect that it gives me, so keep that in mind. But if you are oily, which I want to say about 85% of my clients are, they struggle with, you know, oily skin, or, you know, those areas. This right here, this is the Becca Ever Matte Poreless Primer. I have yet to find a primer. Let me see if I can get it to focus. Oh, it wants to act out. Oh yeah, there we go. I have yet to find a primer this mattifying. Now, if you have not used this, let me tell you now, a little goes a long way. Do not pack this on your face. A very small amount, and really blend it out, pat it into the skin. Let it sit for a second before you apply your foundation. Trust me, you will not be disappointed. It just really helps with that whole shine, oily skin issues that, you know, people who have oily skin have. And it does make the makeup last longer. So if you are normal to dry, go with the Hydro Boost, the Milk Hydro Boost. If you are a little bit on the oily side, then stick to the Becca Poreless Primer. I have tried so many foundations, y'all, it's not even funny. I am like the queen of trying foundations. I have no problem with buying a foundation, not really looking at the price tag, and trying it out. And my top foundation literally was like under 20 bucks, and it is the Juvia's Stick Foundations. I think this is the only foundation I've used since maybe March, or maybe May. This is the only foundation that I have used. I am in the shade Cameroon, and I use Catasina for contouring. If you watched my last video, you saw that I used both of these. Let me tell y'all, these cream concealers, first of all, creams are my favorite type of, I said concealers, I'm in foundations. These foundations, these cream foundations, they blend so effortlessly. They really leave your face, it's buildable, so it can leave you with that medium coverage to full coverage. But there's no person that has used this, that I have used this on, that anytime, and I was like, damn, that foundation looks a little off. It always looks like perfection. And like I said, they retail for less than $20. Everybody loves a good foundation that's going to be good to your pockets and good to your face. Now they do have another one. I wish I had it on hand. It is more of a liquid and it comes in like a jar. I tried that. I do not like that one. I did break out. I don't necessarily know if it was the foundation because I didn't give it a second chance, and I'm not gonna. I don't play with my face breaking out, so it didn't work the first time. I'm not gonna try a second time. But that was just my personal experience with it. If you had a different experience with the one that comes in like a little tube, not this one but the other one from Juvia's Place, let me know in the comments how that worked out for you. But I'm gonna stay away from it. Now as far as concealers go, I mix up my concealers on a daily basis. I have quite a few that I'm in love with because depending on the look that I'm going for the day, that depends on the foundation, the concealer that I'm going to use, right? So 9 times out of 10 when I do my makeup, it's a different concealer each time. But I was able to narrow it down to like 3 that I was like, yes, that'll work, right? So the first one I'm going to talk about, it's my favorite everyday conceeler, and it is the NARS concealer in the jar. Y'all, I done been through about 8 of these, no exaggeration, since I started using them. They are amazing. I use them on myself, I use them on my clients. Like, this is some good stuff. Okay, let me just start by saying that, because I also use this for sometimes I do what I call spot makeup, and it's just like a little under the eye, you know. We wear masks now, so I used to put some like around the mouth, but now that I wear a mask, I don't even put any around the mouth, but definitely around the eyes if I have a little spot that might have broke out and I want to go out and I just don't want to look dead. Like, a lot of times I go to work and I be looking like somebody brother, so I like to go to work sometimes and look like somebody's sister, so I put a little bit of this on and set it, and I'm good to go. It doesn't move. I clean my brows up with it. It's just an amazing concealer. I think it retails between $30 to $40. I'm telling you, it is worth it. I have tried different jar concealers and wasn't impressed. I'm definitely a believer in this this concealer, so try it. I promise you, you'll love it. And to complement it, I also like their creamy concealer in the tube. Now, I use the color medium dark walnut, right? This is for under the eye. Now, if you watched my last video, the way I apply my foundation routine is it switches up, but the way I apply my concealer is always the same. I put a lighter concealer right in the corner and then a darker concealer further out. So this is my further out concealer. I love this concealer. It just blends so effortlessly, and the trick is, if you really want it to show up, let it sit on the face just a little bit after you apply it. So what I do is I apply everything, my contour and my highlight. I try to blend my highlight first and then go in with my contour. I try to blend my contour first and then blend out my highlight with the sponge, but sometimes I'll do it vice versa. It depends on the concealer. Some concealers dry a little quicker, so you have to blend them out quicker. Sometimes I have to do it in reverse. But with this, if you're going to use this, a trick to really get it to show, let it sit just a little bit, not too long, maybe 30 to 40 seconds, and then blend it out. It's going to give you this really flawless, just beautiful setting. So that is my take on the Creamy Concealer by NARS. Okay. Now for a lighter concealer into the corner, like how I do it, I love this Uoma Woke concealer. Can you guys see that? Yeah, this concealer is dope. Let me tell you, I'm fairly new to Uoma. I started to get into Uoma maybe this summer, July, and I bought a few products. Their brow pencil, which I did not bring it over here, but that needs to go into this as well. Amazing. If you have not tried their brow pencil, try it. You will not be disappointed. I did not put that in my stack. I'm so mad that I'm thinking about it right now, but it is definitely a great brow pencil as well. But this concealer is dope. This is one of those concealers that you have to blend out a little quicker than the NARS because it kind of dries down a little quick. But nonetheless, they have such a wide range of colors that I really do appreciate it. And like I said, this is a Black-owned business, so they have foundations and concealers and things that cater to people that look like me. Now, I previously mentioned the Uoma brow pencil, and it is a top brow pencil. But so is this pencil. This is the Benefit Brow Contour Pro pen. And it's got all these different shades. And I usually use between this shade and this shade. They're the two darkest shades on here. They, do they say what they are? They just say deeper shade and definer. But I love this brow pencil. It was number one until I remember that I have the Uoma one, but I usually use that for my clients. I keep that in my kit. And the one that I had, I ran through it already. But they're both like neck and neck. They're both amazing brow pencils. I do not remember how much they both retail for, but I like this pencil because I wear wigs, and I feel like because it has so many different shades, depending on the hair, I could play it up, play it down, make the brows, you know, complement the eye, things like that. So that is why I like this pencil. Now for eye makeup, personally, I don't do a lot of eye makeup. I can throw on a good lash and keep it pushing, but that's just me. I have a lot of clients who like color and who are always out to shine. So I make sure to do looks that compliment them and give them ideas. So the palette that I've been using a lot, and I've used a lot of palettes this summer playing with makeup. If you follow me on my makeup Instagram, you'll see, or even my regular channel, you'll see I use a lot of color this summer just to play around and see, you know, even though we was on punishment, but still, I still play with a lot of color. And one of the palettes that I kept going to was the Jaclyn Hill palette. This is the Volume 2 palette. Let me show you guys what it looks like inside. And it's just got all these pretty colors. Now, granted, I've used a bunch of palettes this year, not gonna lie. But this is a palette that when I did color, I always went in this palette and grabbed a color. It just had a nice range of purples that I love. Like, I have plenty of palettes from all over, but this palette was really a go-to palette for me this summer, which I was really surprised because I haven't really bought a lot of Jaclyn Hill products lately, and y'all know that used to be my girl. But this palette is definitely a go-to palette. This is a collab palette she did with Morphe. You guys know she has her own line now, but this is a collab palette that she did with Morphe. Dope palette. I think it was like 40 bucks, and I bought it from Ulta. Ulta always got a sale, y'all. It's always giving me a 20% off coupon. That's why I don't open they emails, because they get you every time. But I definitely got it on sale, and I love the palette. If you don't have this palette and you want to play with color, I would definitely invest in it because it is a definite must-have product. So another eye product that a lot of my clients love is glitter. I have a lot of clients that love that glitter. I am personally not a fan of glitter. I can do without glitter on every occasion. It's just not, it's not for me. But for my clients, I have been loving these JLarue Cosmetic primers. Glitters. They're not only glitters, but they also have pigments. So this is one of their glitters that I had just out, and it's called Confetti. And can you see what it looks like? Please, please, please. Yes, it is just gorgeous, guys. I really love their glitters. They're not too chunky. I like to mix their glitters. Sometimes I'll mix, like they have disco ball and another one, and they're both gold, but they're like one of them is more finer, the other one is chunky, and you mix it together, you just get amazing glitter looks. They also have a pigment called white gold pigment. If you don't know about white gold pigment, you need to go on their page and check them out. I love their pigments like white gold pigment because depending on how you apply it, it comes up in totally different ways. You can use it as liner, you can use it all over the lid, you can use it as a spot dust for the corner. They're amazing glitters and pigments, so definitely check out JLarue if you're into like pigments and glitter, or you want to just spice it up a little bit. I would definitely say try them out. I've not used, sometimes glitter can be a hassle for clients. I have yet to hear anyone complain about the glitter, like getting it off and things like that, so I'm pretty sure that it works out fine for them. I have personally never used the glitters on myself. I'm lying, I have, and I don't remember having an issue with them, but none of my clients have complained either, so I'm pretty sure they're probably either easy to get off or not as tedious to get off, let me say that. For lashes, I mentioned this on my IG story. These lashes right here by Colored Rain, these are in the style Glamazon. Girls and guys, let me tell y'all, I love these lashes. I actually have them on right now, and they are just amazing lashes. Like, they give me everything. Matter of fact, 1 minute. Okay, I'm back. I wanted to show you these compared to the Lily lashes. Now, I love the Lily lashes. They look like this. But I'm sorry guys, if I had to choose between one, I'm going with the Colored Rains. They just give me, something that I love these. Let me tell you. Oh, and these are $20 and these are $26. So it's up to you which one you want. Like I said, I own a bunch of Lily lashes, so I'm not going to say that they're horrible, but these are my favorite lashes by Colored Rain. I have been rocking with Colored Rain since the pink lipstick cases, okay? I love them. That is another black owned company. And they are dope. She is an amazing well, the owner is a woman. The company is just great. The cases that these come in, I'm having a hard time getting it out the box, y'all. The cases that they come in, come on. And then you can reuse them, of course. I reuse them quite a few times because a lot of times I'm just putting them on to go out somewhere really quick, or like I said, I don't do eyeshadow, so they don't get like glitter or, you know, all type of gunk and stuff all over it. I do a very thin layer of what do you call it, glue, so they pop right off and they last a little longer. I know how to take care of them. Now for lipsticks, I still love a matte lip. It's still my fave, but I have been using for the most part just a chapstick because we wear a mask. So I really don't see the point in putting on lipstick for myself. Now that's not to say every now and again I don't put on some lipstick, because I do, but I usually don't, or I'll throw on a gloss and keep it pushing. But if I had to mention a lipstick, I'm gonna have to mention the Uoma lipsticks. Now the two that I have right now on hand is Aretha and Eartha. They're nudes. Let me just show you guys their nudes, because I'm a nude girl, okay? I just got some on my hand. Their nudes are gorgeous, okay? Gorgeous. They are creamy, but they still have that mattifying look that you love. They last long, but they don't last as long, of course, as a matte lipstick because they are creamy. So if you eat or you drink, it is going to come off. You do have to reapply, but that's with any lipstick that's not a mattifying lipstick. And even in some cases with matte lipsticks, you have to reapply. But they just leave your lips feeling so buttery and so soft. And if you pair it with a good lip liner, like, I have no complaints. As far as face applications go, I pretty much still use the same brushes and things like that, but I did want to mention the Morphe sponges. I buy these sponges every few months because, like I said, I use them on my clients and I use them on myself, and I throw them out quite frequently. But they are amazing. They blend out whatever concealer I use perfectly, and the face just looks like perfection. So I have no complaints when it comes to, and I have beauty blender versions, the $20 versions from Sephora. I have those. They don't do for me what this one does, and I think it's because of the way it's shaped. It just gets right under the eye and just blends out perfectly. I don't know when's the last time I used the beauty blender version. It's very rare. That means all of these have to be dirty. Like, I love this sponge. I think it retails for $8, and I usually buy it in Ulta because Ulta sells the Morphe stuff. I rarely order from the Morphe website, so I don't know if it's more or less on their site, but I know in Ulta it's like $8, $9. I prefer a gel liner, but I don't really wear liner like that, and I find that no matter what liner I buy, it always dries out. So it's rare that I buy a gel liner. If I had to pick a gel liner, I would use my Inglot, which I just threw out maybe like 2 days ago because it dried out. That's my favorite gel liner. But as far as like pen liquid liners are going, let me tell y'all about this Maybelline Master Precise All Day Liner. I had got this. I had ordered the micellar water, and you know, it comes with like a prize or something, and I think this came with it. This, for it to be a drugstore, I have it on right now, for it to be a drugstore liquid liner, it's doing its damn thing. Like, I'm really appreciative of how amazing it is and how great it works. Now, I will say this, and this is not just for this one, this is for all liquid liners. I feel like you have to set every liquid liner. I don't care what brand it is. I've had the expensive ones as well, and I feel like you still have to set them with like a little bit of brown, a little bit of black shadow for them to like really pop. This is the only one that if I don't set it with some brown shadow, it still looks like, yes, that's some good liner. You know what I'm saying? So top liner for 2020 is this Maybelline one, and that's the Maybelline Master Precise All Day Liquid Liner. This was like I said, a travel size one, but the original size one is about $9, maybe not even $9, maybe $7. I'm not too sure, but like I said, I'm gonna list everything I mentioned down below and you guys can check it out. Final product, I have to mention these because they are always on handy. That is the Neutrogena makeup wipe removers. I have both the regular ones, but the nighttime calming wipes are my favorite. I feel like they're a little bit more hydrated, and they make the skin after using them just a little softer still. Where the blue ones, they're good, but I still feel like they leave your face a bit drier. I don't know if, you know what, I never actually looked to see if this is extra hydrated compared to the other ones, but they are wonderful. Now, no matter what makeup wipe remover I use, I still go in and wash my face, but just to get the makeup off, I'm lying, y'all. If I go out and I get home at like 3, 4 o'clock in the morning and I'm tired, I'm just gonna use one of these. But if I get home at a decent time and do it right, I wipe my face with this and then I'll go wash my face good. But that's how good these are, where you can wipe your face with this and look, a good deep cleaning can wait till tomorrow, because sometimes you just ain't got it in you, right? Let's not lie. So these are amazing wipes. I love them. I usually get the 2-pack because Ulta always has a sale, and they just had a buy one get one for 50% off, so I bought the double pack of the nighttime ones with the double pack of the regular ones, and they're awesome. But that is my favorite 2020 beauty products. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope that you try some of these, and if you were like on the iffy side about them, I hope I convinced you to go, all right, I need that. that's okay. Let me try that. I hope that I was able to do that for you guys. If you guys have any of your faves that you want to tell me about, list them down below. I might not have tried them, and then I'll give them a shot. But I hope you all are enjoying your holidays. I'm on break right now, so I'm trying to give you guys as many videos as I can before life hits again and I'm back in a corner somewhere. So yes, but I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. I will see all of you in my next one. I love you all. Goodbye.